I get more than 10 DMs a day of people saying the exact same thing. How do I run ads for my brand scaling clients? Now, typically what I would do is just send them a few videos and they always say the same thing. Oh, Caitlin, I already know exactly what was in those videos. So fuck it. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to run ads profitably for your freelance brand scaling clients. And by the way, this is coming from someone who spent over $1 million in ad spend in the past nearly 4 years. So you can say I know a thing or two about this. And also real quick, before you even think about running any campaigns or doing anything at all, you need to have these dialed. So number one is an optimized website. Your website needs to be clear, concise, easy to navigate, and have clear offers and good imagery. Number two would be the offer. The offer needs to be something that is actually compelling and that is going to make them want to actually buy through the ad. Things like 5% off, 10% off, very generic, very boring. You know, you want to get really creative with the offers that you're doing, whether it's buy one, get one free. You're creating some cheeky offers that give the perceived value of the product to be more. You want to be doing offers that create a higher AOV to make your ads more profitable. All of these things are so important and build into the whole ecosystem of running ads. Now, I'm about to jump into the ads manager. I'm going to pull back the curtain on one of my clients and show you exactly what worked and how you can replicate it yourself when you run ads for your client. So I'm going to be showing you exactly what I did right here. So you can see here we've got a 13.61 ROAS. Now, we barely ran ads for a long amount of time for this client simply just because we sold out so quick. And I didn't really expect it, but I'm going to show you exactly how we did this. And this is a plug and play system that I've been using for a lot of my other clients. If they've got a good amount of viral based videos that are doing well, we throw them into a retargeting and we replicate exactly what we've done here. I'm going to show you all the creatives. I'm going to show you the videos so you can get a clear understanding of what that looks like. So obviously here we've got the 13.61 ROAS. Over time, this obviously died down. I think at one point we were on a 54x return, which is pretty crazy. We're operating on a 54x ROAS, even a 26 ROAS in the other campaign, which is pretty fucking insane. So as I said before, we barely spent any ad spend for this client. Like, we literally spent 189 bucks to generate 2,579 bucks. If this had been running even for, let's say, a month, you can imagine what we would have pulled. This was under 7 days, right? Under 7 days, and we did 2.5K just off this one campaign. Now, it's a plug and play system that works well. If the client has good social proof, they have the viral videos dialed in with that proof of concept, plug and play, you can do it for any client that you may have. So this is obviously specifically for e-com. So let's just cover this right now. We've got a $17 cost per purchase, very clean, very nice. We're on a 13.61 and the CTR for all is 6.86. We've had 63 add to carts, which is pretty fucking insane. Now, what we've got here is, I'm going to jump straight into the way that this is set up, the way that this works. Now, this is essentially a retargeting Instagram campaign. Now, so all the people that have been coming to this Instagram, we are retargeting with a different set of creatives to go and show to them to catch them a second time. So they're product aware, they've already been on the Instagram, but they've not purchased this product. So the name of the campaign is Retarget IG. In this situation, I specifically chose to do a 90-day retarget. You could do a 30-day retarget, you could do a 60-day retarget. I would probably say the max amount of time you would want to retarget someone would be for 90 days. Now, the reason why we did 90 days was because they were selling the same product 90 days ago. It had not changed. If you're doing a clothing brand, or if you're doing a brand that does different drops, so let's say, for example, drop 1 is a different product, drop 2 is a different product, it's going to be harder to retarget those people because they don't have interest in the same product. So the product that we were retargeting for remained the same for all of the 30 days. So of course, the buying type for the campaign is auction, and we've got the campaign objective as sales, right? Super basic, super simple, not far off the most basic campaign, cold conversions. Now, we have the budget set at the ad set budget. You can do different types of retargeting in one campaign. So you could do retarget IG, and then you could do retargeting from the website. I personally split them up just because it's easier to read and see. But that's just me. So this is obviously the campaign level, super simple. Now, going into the ad set level, which we are at right here. So we've got the ad set name is retargeting, super simple, name it whatever you want, just so you're not confused. You want to have it, obviously, the conversion location set as website. You want to have the performance goals set as maximized number of conversions. The data set is obviously make sure that your pixel is connected. That's the most important thing. You would check this obviously in the test pixel area where you can go on the website. It will come out through the screen as a little window. You can automate the process, like simulate the process even of putting stuff in the add to cart. You can simulate the process of clicking on stuff. Make sure that when you set this live, the data set is green. Do not set it live without a green and active data set because you'll be spending money and there's no fucking way to track it. And I've done it before, I'm not gonna lie. So conversion event obviously needs to be purchased. Never put add to cart, never put anything else. If you want a sale out of the campaign that you're running, always put purchase. Let's keep it super simple. Now, no cost per result goal. We're not playing around with cost caps and bid caps in this campaign time. The budget amount that you would want to put per day would vary based on how big the audience is that you're going to be retargeting. So let's say, for example, here we're showing a IG 90 days, right? It totally depends on how big the audience is that has been on the Instagram. The web retargeting, let's say, for example, if you're working with a larger brand that is bringing more website views in, you can put the budget higher because there's more people, it's a wider audience. In my experience working with smaller, medium-sized brands, we've started the retargeting campaign at 15 to 20 bucks USD. The reason being is because if you put that campaign budget sky high, you're going to burn through the amount of people because there's just not that many people in the audience. You need to be mindful to not burn through the audience, have a super high frequency, and just keep showing the same people the same ads. It's going to get very boring for them. There's going to be creative burnout, and people aren't going to buy because they just keep seeing the same shit. So you want to have it at a level that is good enough to the point where it's going to target everyone you need, but not too much where it's going to burn out and burn through the audience. So all of the locations, I'm not getting picky, I'm not getting fussy, I'm going to leave the locations as all. Now, same for the age, right? I'm going to leave it at 18 to 65. This is the same setup as a broad campaign. We're just using custom audiences. So 18 to 65, if they've been on the Instagram, they've given an impression on the Instagram, fuck it, they're going in this campaign. So all genders as well. This product specifically, these products, we're going to get into what they are and what they look like. They're specifically for any gender, right? So if it was a product that was specifically for females, I would probably target females specifically or leave it open, because if they've been on the website or they've been on the Instagram, chances are they're interested in the product. Whether if it's a male for a female product, they might be looking for someone else, they might be looking to gift it. So I would keep it probably broad in that aspect. Now, custom audiences, we're going to click on this right here. Now, the way that we've done this is we have got an IG engaged 90 days. I'm going to show you right now exactly how to do this and how I did it. So we click on create new, we go on custom audience, and there's so many different options here. We've got website, people who've looked at the website, we've got lead forms, we've got shopping, all this stuff right here. Keep it simple, we're going to go straight to the Instagram. Now, right here you can see I've used my Instagram as an example. What you would want to do is then put everyone who engaged with this professional account. There's so many different, you can get super specific with this. Engage with any post, saved any post, sent a message. You can get specific with the way you retarget. Today we're just going to do engage with professional account. Now, the audience retention, we do not want 365 days. It's too long to be retargeting people. People who, looked at your page nearly a year ago are not going to be interested as they are right now. So you could do 60, you could do 90. For the purpose of this, I'm just going to fuck it and show you guys 60. This name, we'd call it IG 60 days. Now, we want to click on create audience. So for the purpose of this, we use our IG 90 days. Now, add exclusions, we don't need to do any of this. We don't need to reach similar audiences when it's likely to improve performance. All languages, detailed target, and we don't need to touch. Now, placements. Specifically for this brand, I only did Instagram placements. Now, the reason being is because this was a clothing brand, right? This is a streetwear clothing brand, and the main thing is that the audience and age group of people who are buying this product will not be on Facebook. When you do this, you need to think, when you do anything as a whole, build any campaign, and you're obviously selecting platforms, you need to think, is the audience going to be surfing on Facebook, or are they going to be surfing on Instagram, right? Because if it's a product that's more for homeowners or something like that, just off the top of my head, you're going to want to be including Facebook in the campaign structure that you're doing in terms of platforms. this is basically the creative that we ran first off. So we've got an uploaded creative, we've got a viral reel, and we've got an uploaded creative. Now, typically I would only do probably 5 to 6 creatives in this campaign. This time we literally did 4 and it worked well. Now, we've got 2 static still images, and we've also got 2 viral reels that worked very well and performed well organically. I'm going to show you exactly what they are. We're going to break down why they worked well, and we're going to dive into that too. So first things first, we've got the uploaded creative. Now, bestseller restock, obviously we're retargeting them. They know the product, they've already seen the product before, they're interested in the product, right? So the bestseller restock, we're notifying them that this product is available again. The offer that I ran with here is free mystery gift and same day shipping. Now, free mystery gift is a very good offer. They buy the product, they get a free mystery gift. Everyone's fucking happy, right? It's exciting. It gets them curious and just makes them think, fuck it, I'm getting more value. So that's why we did that there. Free shipping, if you want to set this up with your client, if they have other leftover products that they want to get rid of, you can easily do the free mystery gift, throw in a beanie, throw in something low ticket that's still going to add value to the order, but it's not going to cost you loads at the same time. Now, scrolling back down here, so we've basically got the website link obviously right here. If you're working with a specific product, I would send it directly to the product page. We were basically retargeting from, it was like three products, I think, maybe 2 free products. So we sent it to the landing page. The landing page exactly had the product on it. Typically when you're doing, a creative campaign like this, and you've got different products inside, you want to have the website URL drive directly to that product. You want to have the client, you want to have the customer do as little amount as possible in terms of clicks to get to the ideal page. Okay, so here's what we've done in terms of the creative right here. So the primary text, we've got 25% off ends tonight. We're setting a time frame. We're setting, they know that in 24 hours from now, that 25% is gone. They're going to be paying full price. They don't want to do that. You set them a time frame, it creates urgency. One big thing as well I want to say is you want to utilize all of the primary text that you can add. You can add up to 5 texts, as it says here. You want to be using all 5. Facebook will optimize based on what is performing the best. So you know that one of these is going to hit, basically. Now, flash restock sold out in 5 minutes. They're getting retargeted, so they know that there's a restock, and they sold out in 5 minutes last time. It's generating that scarcity to make them think, shit, like it's sold out in 5 minutes last time. They're here again. I've got to buy right now. Restocked, oh my God. Restocked our viral track pants. Site is closing tonight, and our viral track pants just restocked. I didn't have a headline on this, just kept it super simple. And we had the call to action as shop now. You could do order now, but I personally just do shop now, keep it super simple. Now, this is literally all we did. On body, shows the product, good offer. Now, creative 2, this is another uploaded creative that we have, right? The exact same 5 primary text on all of them, every single creative. Now, best seller just restocked, mystery gift plus same day shipping. It's another still image. It's super simple. We've got the on body showing it on a female, which is more short, and we've also got the male model, which is a taller model. So it shows, if you're small, you can see how it looks like on her. You'll be able to understand, this is actually going to fit me. There's no second guessing. We've also got a male who's obviously, probably say the guy's like fucking 6 foot, maybe, 5'10". You can see what it looks like on yourself. So both customer avatars, male and female, can look at this and think, shit, the sizes go broad, like they're broad, right? So they know that they can have this product. Super simple, same primary text, same day shipping, urgency, it's quick, it's getting delivered to them quick. They want to see that it gets delivered quick when they're having, like a purchase that they're not planning for. It's an impulse purchase. Bestseller just restocked, same as that. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Viral reel number 2. I left it simple in the primary text as it was. Our viral track pants just restocked. The site is closing tonight. Now, this is the product. So simple. Must have carpet and sweatpants. Showing the flat lay, showing the details of the product, super simple. We've showed the on body. We've showed how they look on the body so they can envision it on themselves. We've also shown the up close of the product, showing the features, the little thing on the front that allows you to connect your keys, the pockets on the back, the wide leg. There's so many things and so many features about this product that they're honing in on in these videos, which is good to see. Primary text, super simple. Cannot be more simple if we tried. Now, what we have here again is another viral video. Same caption, kept it super simple. Now, this video here, new Zara sweats. This video and this hook sparked controversy because these are obviously not Zara pants. Everybody's blowing up in the comments, where are they from, where are they from, I haven't seen this in my Zara, all this stuff, right? They're confused, they're curious, and that warrants people to comment. So now here, what we've got is so simple on body. This took 2 seconds to film. This video got 350,000 views, right? All those people that viewed that product on the Instagram were retargeting them again to go directly to the website. So a lot of people might have seen this product the first time round, didn't, buy, didn't even click through to the website. And then what you do is you remind them of that product. You've just reminded 300,000 people of one video about this product. Same for here. This video off the top of my head, I think it maybe got about 220,000 views. All those people might have watched the video, engaged with the page, clicked past and forgot this product exists. Now we're seeing it again. We're reminding them with the same familiar video that they saw the first time. So it instantly clicks that they know what this brand is. They know who this brand is. They might have not had money the first time. They might have forgot about it the first time, clicked on it and then forgot. You don't kind of know the customer journey or why they clicked off. But yeah, this is obviously to remind them with the video that they would have seen the first time, to then re-jog their memory and be like, shit, I remember this product. Like, fuck, I remember these. I like these. I engage with these. The biggest fail and the reason why people do not have success with retargeting campaigns is because they operate the retargeting campaign too early. They don't have enough organic traction to run the retargeting campaign, so they run it for a really small audience. They burn straight through that audience and they don't have the results that they want because one, the audience isn't big enough. You're not retargeting a big enough group of people to make a difference. And two, the budget is so high and the audience is so small that you're just going to burn straight through the audience in probably 1 to 2 days of spend. You don't want that. You want to have a big audience base to work with, and you also want to be feeding the retargeting campaign every single time you post. That's why I say it's really important to have a good organic baseline. All my clients that run product-based businesses, not lead generation, we make them post every other day as a baseline, as a bare minimum. The reason being is because the new eyes are coming in, we're then retargeting them. The retargeting campaign is just basically feeding itself off the organic. You cannot rely on old videos of organic that worked and not put out any new videos. A lot of brands make this mistake. They burn through ad spend and do not convert because there's nothing new coming into the mix. They're not bringing anything to the table in terms of new eyes on the product. Before you go and try replicate this, just know that it is a lot easier said than done. If you're watching this video, you know that learning from YouTube will only get you so far. You can watch 1,000 videos but still have so many headaches, Facebook glitches, headaches, issues when you try and implement what you've learned in these videos. That being said, if you want to be like my students who are getting consistent results and generating profitable months for every single one of their clients, check the free training out below. And of course, you guys know my DMs are always open. I try and respond to every single DM that I get, but don't abuse it. Hope you guys found this video helpful. We've dropped some game. We've got more videos coming. DM me any questions. As I said, I'm always here to help. The Telegram link is in the description below. If you want to hear me, yap on, give voice notes of daily information, you know where to find it. See you guys in the next one.